Sue, what is your initial response to the government's announcement on school sport funding?
I'm delighted to see the amount of money being put into school sport, and particularly pleased to see it being focused on primary schools.
Why is it so important that there is a focus on primary school PE and school sport?
Well, we said at the Olympics that we wanted to inspire a generation, and I think this is the best place to start with a new generation of young people. So focusing on primary, where there is a huge need for quality PE and sport, I think is absolutely the right thing to do.
You've been calling for better initial teacher training for primary school teachers in PE for some time. Do you think that the government announcement today begins to address this?
I think there is going to be a pilot on initial teacher training to have a look at specialisation in physical education. I think that could be very exciting, so I'm hopeful that this will be the beginning of a new initial teacher training programme.
There's been much debate over the difference between PE and school sport. What are the main differences between the two?
Physical education really is about a foundation for every young person. It's about physical literacy, it's about learning, and it's about leadership. Sport is very much about coaching, about competition, and about clubs, both of which are very important, but we have to get the physical literacy, the physical education right before we can build the second part.
So what would be your message to primary schools across the country following this announcement?
My message would be to use this money wisely, to possibly think about working in clusters so that you can maximise the investment, and certainly to make sure this is an investment in your teaching staff as the #1 priority.
Work that Matalan and Bupa are doing in terms of improving PE and school sport.
Well, Bupa are working at Key Stage 1, Matalan at Key Stage 2. Bupa's programme is based on world-leading research about best practice across the world, establishing those basic fundamental skills. And Matalan is building on the top of that, using small-sided games, gymnastics, dance, to actually help kids go from the basic movement skills into a sport-specific context.